Everybody, how's it going? Today is June 30th. It's a Thursday. You know what that means. Time for some Monster Strike news. Let's get going. There's actually a lot of details to go over, even though we're so close to XFLAG Park, where we'll get some big info from there. Of course, hopefully you have not forgotten to pull your daily stack gacha pulls. You have until July 1st, that's tomorrow, 11:59 a.m. Japan time. And of course, time zone reasoning, there's not that much time left after you watch this video. It might be too late for some of you even, but hopefully you pulled it already. You can't stack anymore. That's already come and gone, but you gotta pull it before it disappears. That's free gacha pulls. Please do not miss that. And of course, on the main screen, you can also take part in the login present big. You've got 10 slots. It could be orbs, it could be monsters, but regardless, it's free. Make sure you do that. There's no reason to wait. It'll be available until next week before that goes away. There will not be another Monster Strike news before this, so this is your only warning to make sure you pull it, accept your present rewards before it goes away. And of course, today, hopefully it's still today, the 30th, this is your last opportunity to pick up the alternate strike shot voices for Jack the Ripper here, so today is your last opportunity. And of course, we have the newest exclusive, Abyss. Her alternate strike shot voices is available starting today, and we'll have 3 total appearances in which you can pick up those alternate voices. Now, we are going to get a new event coming here, and this new event is part of the, Cthulhu Mythos, the Lovecraftian world. And so we've got these 3 characters available as the gacha monsters. I'm not even going to pretend to try and announce their names until I actually see them on screen, because they are quite difficult. It will be starting on the 2nd of July. First, we've got Yidra? Sure. Her stats here, we got bounce power type. She is a super minesweeper along with wood slayer on the main. On the gauge, you get super null, speed down wall, and strike shot turn reducer. The strike shot is a 16+8, increases power on each wall hit, as you may know it as the Kabedon strike shot. And the bump combo is a super pierce homing 18 in the fire flavor, as well as random firing healing bullets. This is the Rankidan, but the healing version of that. So, obviously very nice to see the Slayer on the main. That means the bump combos take advantage of that as well. Super Minesweeper, always nice as well. And, one of the newer gimmicks, right, with super null speed down wall to help you actually speed back up instead of down. So, and of course the utility strike shot turn reducer. Interesting kit for Idra here. Next one, we got Ubo Sathla. I think they were saying he's Azathoth's little brother? Twin brother? I don't remember. But there's some interesting relationships here. Bounce balance type, null damage wall, super minesweeper M, up position slayer. Again, that means any monsters on the top half of the screen will be eligible for this slayer. Null warp and soul steal are on the gauge as well. 16+8 power up, and we'll do a poison meteor to all hit enemies, and that poison damage scales based on the number of enemies hit. This is exactly what Basara, one of Basara's forms, I believe, has as their strike shot. So cool to see this being used again. Bump combo is a super exploding slashing bullets in the water element, as well as a mid-range poison pierce spread 9. Damage roll, minesweeper, super minesweeper again. That's always nice to see. Warp, slayer on the main, soul steal as well to help with healing if you are able to take down monsters. So interesting kit again for Ubo Sathya as well. And then last but not least, we've got Shub Nigurath, and what was it? This was somebody's love interest, if I remember correctly. I forget the name of the character, but they were talking about it on stream. Pure speed type for her, and she is a super null warp water resist M strike shot turn reducer on the main. Got null transport wall. Again, we're seeing that you're slowly creeping up on the monsters with that ability. I think it's just inevitable we're going to get that huge buff drop where all these monsters start getting null transport walls on them. Also, Strike Shot Turn Charge is also on the gauge along with the Transport Wall. Strike Shot is a 16 plus 8, and all hit enemies will be followed up with a Tree Branch attack. I think Yggdrasil had something like that for her Strike Shot. And Bump Combo is a Wood Round Spark as well as a Chozetsu Blast. Obviously, Transport Wall stands out. Gotta keep an eye on those characters. They are probably gonna come in key somewhere. Hopefully, nothing too like super limiting, like maybe a Gouztesu that has insane transport walls. But I think that's gonna be an inevitability. So we'll see where that leads for these monsters. And of course, if you're inclined to spend money on this gacha, you have the opportunity to buy this special pack, which guarantees you one of those 3 monsters that we just went over, along with 50 orbs on top of that. It costs 4,900 yen, and of course, with the yen being weak against the dollar, it's quite nice to purchase overseas lately. You get to save a decent amount of money. So there you go. This pack will be available for the duration of the event. Now, the event monsters, we will take on Cthulhu here. I don't know how much of a direct relationship she has with Cthulhu, but definitely the name sounds familiar. We also have Dagon and Sathogua available as the event monsters that you can farm. And they are going to be featuring the special event mission for this new event. Basically, the total amount of luck you farm with these new monsters will be tallied up. And once you hit thresholds, you will be getting rewards such as Tokudamas, Insta Transcend Charles, or, soul points. Very much worth it to farm to get those Tokudamas. Again, right? You get some free pulls on this gacha, and maybe you've seen the previous videos. You certainly get lucky here and there with those Tokudamas. So certainly something you want to try to take advantage of. And of course, XFLAG Park is coming very soon. It will be on the 9th and 10th of July. So that's not that far away. We have this new XFLAG Park character that will be available for the duration of the XFLAG Park and beyond. But you can see her name is Tropier here. And there is a special Ora-Flag event associated with this. And I believe last time how that worked is you couldn't host a quest unless you had your flag raised. And you had to get your flag raised, you had to play with somebody else who already had it raised to begin with. Which I believe starts with all the people at XFLAG Park. Now that's assuming it's the same as last time. They said they will give details on how this works on XFLAG Park Day 1. So probably as the event starts, we'll get an idea of how to raise our flags and to get this event going. But we'll just have to wait until the day of XFLAG Park to see more details on that. And I've said in the past, almost certainly, unless something unexpected happens, I will be live streaming as much as I can of this event. I don't think I have anything planned that weekend, so I'll just take it and hang out with you guys online to celebrate the event. We have a new Gouztesu announced, and boy is this an interesting looking character. We have Mraksa here as our new Gouztesu quest. There's a little the S has a little squiggly under it, but the font couldn't handle it, so I just put it back into an S. His base form is just a box, which is also hilarious, I think. But his debut will be on XFLAG Park Day 1. Make sure if you want to take him on, you try it on Day 1 of XFLAG Park. M4 will be also playing that live on stream. For Transcensions, this week we get Arondight getting the nod. I believe the Sword of Lancelot is the lore there. Interesting skill set. We got Pierce Blast type, No Warp, Flight, and Quad Slayers essentially for Etherean, Dragon, Paladin, and Sprite types. The gauge is Konshin Full Force, which again, if you don't remember how that works, is if you hit your gauge, you will get 3 times attack in return for a third or a fourth of your normal speed. And this is very important to remember. Like Marguerite, for example, if you're not aware of this, you're going to be like, why is she so slow? Because you hit the gauge. But remember, by hitting the gauge, you're exchanging speed for damage. And it's a very, very interesting proposal, which you usually don't see in this game, right? So I really do enjoy this full force ability, but you gotta remember which monsters have it. And so that's why I put the kanji there, because you gotta notice if that Konshin, if you see those two characters on that character set, that's the reason why she goes so slow if you hit your gauge. And ignore the gauge mark on the 6th slot. I forgot to hide that. There are only 5 abilities here. Strike Shot is an 8+8 power up and create bump combo bits. Those are the two spheres that show up next to her, and those will also fire off her bump combos. And boy, is this a crazy bump combo. We've got Trident Dunk Laser EL in the dark element, as well as a Fire Chozetsu Split Pierce Shockwave 3. That Trident Dunk Laser EL is going to be huge damage. And if you have the bump combo bits up, that's 3 copies of a Dunk Laser going towards enemies. This is going to do a lot of damage. You also get all those Slayers attached to that bump combo. So very, very interesting skill set to pay attention for Arondight here. Now, Transcension Kai is going to be Hera, and I think the art is hilarious, seeing Hera just strangle Zeus there. As you know, Hera is quite a jealous character, and I think you can see with her red eyes, she's broken her limit there over Zeus's ways. She is a pure super balanced type. She will have super null gravity barrier, null speed down wall, barrier bestow, and strike shot turn reducer. Connect skills include Minesweeper L, flight bestow, and strike shot turn charge M. The requirements here are 2 different classes than herself, or 2 different types than herself. Types, of course, refer to the super balanced type there. Now, you can't mix and match. It has to be 2 of one, 2 or other. I guess if you have both, that's fine too. But it's not mixing and matching. Strike Shot is a 16+4. All touched enemies, friendly units, all touch friendly units get their power and speed up for a set amount of turns. Right, now be careful, this is not for Hera, this is for the touched friendly units. So very interesting Strike Shot. That's quite nice utility there. And her bomb combo, 16-way laser EL. That is pretty powerful in the light element. You also get a White Blast EL along with it. And one thing that did come up in I think Shiro's stream when I was watching alongside news is that she is a really good partner to one of the forms for Jack the Ripper. And so having those two together may, you might be able to do some interesting stuff with them. So yeah, cool skill set here. We'll see how she shines in play. And of course, like we said, XFLAG Park is coming very soon. There will be a special mission to guess the winner of the Monst Grand Prix. And unfortunately, this year the rewards have been completely nerfed. Before we got 50 orbs picking the right winner, and then decreased respectively. We don't even get orbs this time. We just get scrolls and insta transcend shards, which is a real bummer. I'm not sure why they're doing that, but total bummer. We're not getting orbs. But it is for free, so you might as well guess. At the very least, you'll get a stamina min. Honestly, I think the stamina min might be better than the 2, insta transcend shards you get for picking the 3rd place winners. But live and learn. Hopefully you get some nice wins here. If you are interested in the different teams, here are the 8 teams that will be playing in the finals for, or the I guess the final tourney for the Monst Grand Prix. You can check out how they play in on the official YouTube channel. They will be uploading the various teams and their plights. So if you want to see actually see them in action to make a decision, take a look at those videos and then pick who you think will win it all. Now, for those of you who are in Japan, you can actually go to Makuhari Messe, where XFLAG Park is taking place, and you can get a special Monst spot there, and you can pick up 1 special Oragon and Insta Transcend Shard. That's only available on day 1, and then day 2 you get an Insta Transcend Shard as well. And the important thing here is because you normally only get that special Oragon unit by purchasing a ticket and attending the event. You can get 1 just by being near the area and logging in. You get to do that 1 per day. Obviously, if you're not in Japan, you're out of luck. Such is life, but that is a perk you can take advantage of. They also announced some special good job stickers. We got 5 unique art forms. They said somebody special was making these. I apologize, I don't remember who did it. Takeuchi Ryosuke. There you go, it's on the screen. He's the one who made these alternate art forms of these monsters. If you want these good luck monsters, they also have special voices attached to them. You can purchase them for 2 orbs apiece, and I mean purchase because these must be from paid orbs. You cannot use free orbs to collect these good job stickers. So do keep that in mind. Oops. And they announced some new events here. I thought I put my silencer on. There you go. You know, something with the new XFLAG character. There's a light show, an event where everybody can, you know, play along against Mraksa. Those all will be on, you know, official YouTube channels. So if you're interested, do make sure to tune into that. And of course, there will be live streams available for XFLAG Park. That shouldn't be a surprise. They'll be doing it on their YouTube channel, on Twitter Live, and they're also official TikTok Live. The Ochimusha, you know, they have the fun dance that they do every time. He will be, I guess, doing something via TikTok as well. So, of course, they did warn that not all events will be announced. There's some things that will only be taking place in XFLAG Park in person and not streamed for us. I guess, sure, we've lost the perks of it being an all digital event, but for all the important ones, they will be streamed. So we'll see what we can watch together on this channel as well. And before XFLAG Park starts on July 7th, Tanabata, I think, right? 6 p.m. Japan time, there will be a special video just talking over the details of the XFLAG Park. I'm sure they'll go over whatever kind of online site events to interact with this, right? XFLAG Connect we've had in the past. I would expect something like that to play around with, and probably you will be able to get a time schedule of what's looking up and interesting for that event, and you know, get a good idea of what's coming up. So while there is no news at this event, or so they say, we'll see, we will be getting some details here, so you can check back in here, either this channel or ENG Monst on Twitter, to see what details they unveil for XFLAG Park. And of course, it should be no surprise that the next Monster Strike news will not be next week at this time, but rather at XFLAG Park on Sunday. That is 7:30 p.m., which is, I believe, 3:30 a.m. if you're in the Pacific time zone. So I will be staying up late to do that live and talk about it with you. So if you are up in your time zone and want to watch it together, go ahead and join me on this channel on that day. I will have a live stream, you know, set a reminder kind of thing on my channel sooner than later, so that you can make sure you don't miss out on that if you're a late bird, or if you're in a different time zone, maybe an early bird. And before we go, here are the next week's lucky monsters. You know, hopefully you picked that up. I think the Zashiki Warashi is the alternate color form from the seas, so that makes me a little sad because I definitely haven't done that. So I might not have that many monsters available for XFLAG Park, which is not great. You really do want 3 for XFLAG Park, but oh well, we'll see. But I think I might have 2 on the first row, so maybe I'll be good. Anyways, that's it. By the way, if you noticed on my door there, you see somebody else. That is not Saito Kyoko. It is Watanabe Miho. She, of course, had her graduation concert for Hinatazaka, and so I'll have her up there until she actually fully graduates from the group. Definitely was a beautiful event. If I talk about it too much, I might tear up again. But anyways, that, if you noticed a difference in the background, good for you. That's the reason why. Anyways, if you like what you saw here, hit the like button, subscribe, Comment below if you see anything you're interested in. ENG Monst for Twitter. All of these slides are already up there, so you can take a look at them again at your leisure. And of course, Discord is available to talk with other folks who love the game, speak English, and are usually mostly nice. Alright, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.